Man, to tell you the truth, this video was very hard to make. I've actually recorded many videos and many podcasts on this topic of my struggles with being an Asian man or an Asian person, and I just haven't released it. I didn't have the balls to release it. I was too scared. I was too scared to relive that same pain that I felt when I was recording that podcast, that video, and then having to relive it again by putting it out for the world to see. It was just way too unbearable. And I'm telling you, this video itself is no different. It's just as difficult for me to release this video as much as any of the other ones in the past that I've made that I haven't released. Now, it's true, when most people look at us, what they see is an Asian person. I myself have felt very deep pain about my identity and who I am and what I look like. Far too long, I let what other people said about Asian people affect who I am. I've allowed what other people have constantly said about us and teased about us to get into my own head to the point where I started believing it myself. Man, there was times where I would pretend like I'm not Asian or like tell people that I'm mixed. Now that I look back on it, that's something that I'm really hurt by, that I felt like I had to hide this thing about myself. Hide what? My face is an Asian face. I cannot hide this. So at what point, my brothers and sisters, are we gonna stop hiding who we are? At what point was being Asian not good enough? At what point was being Asian undesirable? At what point did we start allowing everyone to blame everything on Asian people? And at what point are we gonna finally realize that our skin, our eyes, our face is telling a great story? I don't know who's with me, but I say enough is enough. So my Asian brothers and sisters, I preach to you a message of self-love. We need to start standing firmly within our own confidence, within our own culture, and being proud of who we are and what we look like, instead of allowing other people to just simply believe everything that they've heard or everything that they're saying in the news about us. So get out there. Let your voices be heard. Embrace yourself and bask in the light of self-love. For far too long, I was allowing other people to dictate my life and to say things about me and make me believe these things that have held me back, quite simply because of the way that I looked and how I felt like I was unworthy for any of this. Now, it's still a daily struggle. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to you that like I fully am immersed in my own self-love as an Asian person. But let me tell you, the journey is worthwhile. Take the time to really look within yourself and commit to yourself today. Commit to yourself as the beautiful, amazing Asian person that you are. And we, just like everybody else, deserve love, respect, and adoration. Do not ever, even for a second, believe that you cannot, like I did, just because you're Asian. It is times like this, my Asian brothers and sisters, we must stand together in pride, in love, protecting our identity, protecting who we are, protecting our people from harm, from heinous, ignorant people. I've had countless stories that I'm too embarrassed to share with you today about my limitations and the limitations I've put on my own life because of the fact that I'm Asian. The crazy things that I've led myself to believe about myself, believe about my people, believe about my family. The person who has the biggest influence on you is always yourself. So don't believe all this bullshit that they're saying about you. My Asian brothers and sisters, we must stand united together, firmly rooted in pride. And this is the gift that we need to provide to future generations, because we don't want them to live through the pain that we're feeling right now. We are done selling out ourselves. We are done feeling sorry for ourselves. We are done waiting in the back of the line. Our time is now. Our children will thank us for it. For we will create a world for them that is better, that is free of discrimination, that is free of prejudice, and is free of unfounded hate. I don't know, man. I'm fed up, man. I can't allow this to happen to me no more. I can't allow my son to grow up in a world where he's gonna be discriminated because of the way that he looks. I dream of a world where I myself and my son can do whatever the heck we wanna do. And when I think about it, my duty as a father is to make sure that he grows up in a world that he can thrive in, no matter what he looks like, no matter where he's from, or his parents are from, or his grandparents are from. We need to start believing that we love being Asian. that this is the best thing that ever happened to us. Redefine beauty standards, redefine what people think about us, but most importantly, redefine how we think about ourselves. Because I, for one, am sick and tired of being sad, of being ashamed of who I am and where I'm from. I need to start loving myself for everything that I am. And what I am, especially what I am when someone first sees me, is an Asian person. And guess what? The first thing I see when I look in the mirror is an Asian person too. And I'll be damned if I don't love that handsome fella right back. So I just want y'all to come with me. Let's stop this Asian hate, y'all. And let's stop especially this Asian hate that we have for ourselves. Because you fine, you a superstar. You could do whatever it is you want to do. Don't matter if you're from China. It doesn't matter if you're Cambodian. We want to work where we have a world of equal opportunity. And that's an equal opportunity to enjoy our lives, to be proud of who we are, to be proud of where we're from. And to all of our allies, thank you so much for understanding. Thank you so much for standing alongside with us. Thank you so much for raising us up. And for all of y'all who continue to perpetuate stereotypes for Asians or diss Asians or look down on Asians, look within yourself and ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Why do I have so much hate? And next time, keep that shit to yourself, man. Don't be spewing that shit out to us. I wish you clarity and I wish you peace. But other than that, I better not be hearing none of that anti-Asian garbage from you, because we will not stand for it anymore. We will no longer bend backwards for your acceptance, for your validation. We will no longer seek your acceptance, seek your validation. We are taking back that power to validate and to love ourselves. So please, my Asian brothers and sisters, we can no longer be complacent. We can no longer be compliant. We need to step up to the plate and bat for ourselves. We need to go out there and earn our self-love, our self-respect, and give it as a gift to ourselves, very much like the gift that we were given to be Asian people, because this is a gift, and don't let anybody ever convince you otherwise. And I promise you, the sky's the limit. As we continue to stand within the light of self-love, of self-confidence, of self-esteem, with a strong self-concept, there's just nothing that can stop us. Man, I really feel like I said enough, but hit me up in the comments below. Let me know about your stories and your struggles of being Asian and how fed up you are and what you want to do about it and how I can support you. Share this message, help get it out, because we really need to rise and the time is now, my Asian brothers and sisters.